Hello, welcome to World Tops. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon, so that you don't miss a minute of the fun. Number 1. The Sea Breacher by Sea Extreme is the most advanced submersible watercraft ever built. It has an aggressive shock body that lets it dive in and out of the water with minimal resistance, powered by a supercharged engine. It can go faster than most ordinary speedboats, plus, it's also super mobile thanks to a jet nozzle built for precise control like real aquatic animals. In fact, it's so agile that it can even jump out of the water in a fully vertical state. There are 2 seats inside, one for the pilot and one for the passenger, and it's got the luxury bells and whistles too, including an AC unit, a Bluetooth audio system and handmade seats. Number 2. Or to win at your next water gunfight. Well, this gun can turn water into powerful bullets built like an actual rifle. This gun shoots water at an insane velocity. You can load it up through any water source, and all you've got to do is submerge its front and pull back, kind of like a syringe. Once fully loaded, it can shoot water projectiles as far as 20 meters, which is about as long as a full tennis court. What's more, the water gun also has a scope attached to it for increased accuracy. And in water fights, it's guaranteed to come out on top every single time. Number 3. The Storm MPV is a military tank that can also drive on water. Not only is it fully armored with blast protection, but it's also got tank tracks to get through the harshest of terrains. Using its hybrid engine, it can go as fast as 100 miles per hour, which is more than you'll ever need. It's even more impressive on water though, as it doesn't require any transformation or a mode shift to dive in. Plus, with a 20-mile-per-hour speed on the water, it'll destroy most boats in a race. It can also haul payloads as heavy as 5,000 pounds across a river. For reference, that's about as heavy as a luxury sedan. Number 4. It's one thing to cross the river in your trusty 4x4, but the Panther car transforms into an actual speedboat, dubbed the world's fastest amphibious vehicle. The Panther car is built like an ordinary Jeep, and it can blaze through sand and dirt too when it's time to drive into the water. All you've got to do is pull a knob to engage the secondary engine and push a button to raise the wheels. The wheels roll up into the chassis within 15 seconds, exposing the speedboat floor underneath. It then operates exactly like a boat with its own powerful jet engine that makes it zip across water. The Jeep comes in different configurations, including a medical and fire rescue mode as well. Number 5.
Ironman fans, buckle up. This is an actual jetpack that uses water to fly.
It's a self-contained device that doesn't need any external power source. Instead, it uses the water underneath you to propel itself upwards. The rider stands on a board connected by a long hose which feeds in water from the sea. It then shoots that water out from underneath the board using a pair of jets. Not only is the thrust powerful enough to make the rider fly, but it can actually send you as far as 70 feet in the air. That's about as high as a 7-story building. The flyboard is made out of buoyant material for safety. Also, the rider is secured to the board via strapping shoes, allowing insane acrobatics like backflip. Number 6. This bicycle can actually glide across the water. It's a hydrofoil device that uses a propeller to keep it afloat. It has an electric motor in it that can power it for almost 4 hours, but movement is still controlled with the pedals. The bike can reach top speeds of around 13 miles per hour via pedaling alone, which is twice as fast as a rowboat. Everything from the distance covered to the battery level can be monitored through a smartphone app. Also, it's only 68 pounds. It's super lightweight and portable. In fact, it can even fit inside the trunk of a small hatchback. Number 7. The Bee Triton Camper Trike will take you anywhere, including water. Built for adventures. This is a fully electric amphibious tricycle that can be turned into an actual boat. At the front is a pedal bike that drives it forward. But the rear is a camper boat with a bed and everything. So you can park it in the middle of the ocean and live in it. It has power sources for electrical appliances, a kitchen extension, and enough room for 2 people to sleep comfortably. What's more, the Bee Triton also has built-in order to drive it through water. Number 8. If you're looking for speed without the bump, look no further than Autocraft Suspension as the most stable speedboat ever made. It uses an active suspension system that absorbs impact from even the harshest of waves, called dampers. These suspension units move up and down with the water while keeping the boat locked in place. Plus, they also work while the boat is stationary, making them ideal for safer crew transfers. The Northcraft dampers can also move independently, preventing any sort of roll while turning. What's more, these can also be mounted to any speedboat or yacht, making them ideal for comfort. Number 9. Here's a moped by Biscay that transforms into a jet ski whenever you need a little extra speed, powered by a 2-cylinder petrol engine. It operates like an average moped on land and can reach speeds as high as 80 miles per hour. The moped takes less than 5 seconds to transition into its water mode, which doesn't require any physical modifications. Instead, it just turns on the jet ski motor to make it glide across the water. Full speed, the moped can go as fast as 37 miles per hour in water, which is faster than most speedboats. Everything else, like the steering and acceleration, is exactly like a jet ski, meaning that there's no learning curve here either. Number 10. This is the most versatile ATV in the world. It's got massive wheels that can drive through any terrain possible, including water. In fact, it can even climb up a 5-foot-tall ledge, making it ideal for hilly areas. Not only can each individual tire rotate independently, but they can also be inflated or deflated at will for extra grip. Plus, the front of its body can also rise and rotate to squeeze through tricky conditions. It's mainly used to transport people for rescue or research in remote locations and can carry over 7,000 pounds of cargo. That's about as heavy as a big pickup truck. What's more, it doesn't need an extra motor or special equipment to drive on the water either. The